You know when you're doing it right, you hit a nerve with people. They get angry. They get upset. It lets you know you're doing your job and you're doing it well. It's working. When you shine light on the evil, the darkness, it's exposed. Doesn't like it. It lashes out. It's angry. Which is why I want to share a little video. Not really the video, but this guy, Global Turbo Team presents. This guy's name is James, and he has a long history with multi-level marketing schemes and scams, and ones that have also imploded. One was called FutureNet. It's currently imploding as we speak. More server problems, can't log in, problems, servers down, database. It's happening right now. But I hit a nerve with this guy, and he is not happy with what I had to say about USI-TECH, claiming their Genesis mining agreement was null and void. It was false, which Genesis Mining said themselves. They didn't say there's an NDA, we can't talk about it, or not even mention the word NDA, just say we just can't speak on that matter. Their reply on Twitter was, we don't know how that video happened of the guy running through showing you the mining equipment, Mr. Ralph Gold or whatever, with his little sign sticking, his little carry-on sign. USI-TECH, ooh. They said, we don't know how that video, we're checking the tapes to see about that. And if we find out that, we'll have to look at the matter. Like, how the hell did this guy get in and do that? In our mining center facility, our equipment, he's pointing to it like it's his. That was essentially their statement. They didn't say, because this guy's claim here is, well, there's NDAs and things, non-disclosures. What would a company's response be? We're not talking about a child, an adult at a company. We can't discuss the matter. They don't even have to use the word, we both parties signed an NDA. No, just we can't discuss it. Their response was, we have no agreement with USI-TECH. That is our equipment, and we don't know how that video showed up with him running in there. We'll look into it. That's a far stretch, Mr. James. From what you claim, well, there's hidden stuff. So on that note, I'd like to share something else with you. So prior to this thing with Genesis Mining and them telling people at these closed door meetings, these little conventions, as numerous people have contacted me and have said, in person, they're telling us they've got an agreement with Genesis Mining. So it's official. And that's where it came from. And not only that, the video that USI-TECH, I don't know if I just said MSI-TECH again, but I always forget that stupid name. USI-TECH. That they posted themselves of founder Ralph running down the aisle, showing you all this cool GPU and ASIC miners. That was filmed inside the Genesis facility. There's no disputing that. No one's disputing that. Neither side. How the hell did he get in there is what Genesis Mining said themselves. That's our stuff, and there's no agreement for them to use, lease, or anything from us. If there was a non-disclosure, they would not be allowed to say that. Because there is an agreement. You can't just flat out deny it. Non-disclosure means you can't talk about it. Plain and simple, you just can't talk about it. So that's Genesis Mining. We exposed that fraud just, a couple days ago, yesterday. So here's a previous email that USI-TECH sent out on an exact same situation not all that long ago about a different company known as Bitfury. Dear partner, because we want you to have the most accurate and transparent info possible, we have both an announcement and a clarification. USI-TECH has entered a $70 million contract under an NDA with a strategic partner. If you saw the earlier statement that mentioned the name Bitfury, please note that information was inaccurate and incorrect. They are acknowledging, if you saw the earlier statement that mentioned the name Bitfury, that means they had a statement that mentioned Bitfury. Please note that information was inaccurate and incorrect. You forgot who you had to contract with? Now you know why anybody that shows up at a USI conference, no filming, no recording, no nothing, will throw you out You'll be escorted out, and we will ban and destroy you. Not necessarily destroy it. You will be banned. Your account will be terminated, which means if you got money tied up, Bitcoin cryptos tied up in their system, you better hope you don't film. You better hope you don't do anything that they don't like, because your account's now locked. You'll be locked out. Who are you going to contact? You got a certain phone number that's going to help you? They're going to help you. Their office is in Dubai. And by the way, this same guy has a video of him in the office space in Dubai. He's showing it. I'm like, oh, USI-TECH, where's their name? Doesn't exist. What floor are they on? They don't have a floor. They've got, again, a registering agent that created the company for them, and they share space at this particular location that anybody can do virtual office. This is a massive multi-million-dollar company, virtual office, that nobody's there. There's no real office there. Nobody shows up. There's no board meetings. There's no nothing. Again, this guy's thinking he's helping by showing himself down there. And what he doesn't know is I know he's at the very top of some of these pyramid schemes. He may portray himself as just a lower guy like you or whoever promoting some of these things. Oh no, Mr. James is very deep, very high level into these multi-level schemes, Ponzi schemes. So he's upset in this video. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, because someone sent me, again, a USI-TECH person who has some money in there, sent me this email, Joe. And here's another interesting thing I'd like to share with you out of the same email. They can't even spell Ethereum correctly. They're going to mine it. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. They can't even spell the name right. You can't even, oh my God. But wait, there's more. Although the mining contract and partnership are confidential by nature, we will be able to provide complete transparency to our customers and distributors at our London event on October 28th. You want to know what their transparency update was? You can now log into your dashboard online and see where your interest came from, how you got it. So just a statement, correct. You could put it, your 1% interest today came from Toys R Us. I mean, whatever, it came from anywhere. That's their transparency. Yet this email says, it will also give us the ability to use, although the mining contract and partnership are confidential by nature, we will be able to provide complete transparency to our customers and distributors at our London event. And I'm in contact with some people who went to the London event. I've also seen YouTube videos of some people who went to the London event. And the transparency, you don't know who anything is. There's no transparency. You can log into your account now and see where the interest came from, how it was earned. Ooh, wait a minute. What about the contracts? What about the mining stuff? What about all these things? Don't worry about it. So we have an admission. We did mention Bitfury, and it was a mistake. Please note that information was inaccurate and incorrect. Retraction. Another month later, rumor has it, it's Genesis Mining. You guys are apparently telling people that in the closed door meetings, these conferences. People are saying that that's what's happening. And again, your own video from USI-TECH shows him running down the Genesis mining facility. It's their facility. And their comment, again, on Twitter, Genesis Mining. We don't know anything about that video. That is our stuff. That's our equipment. And some of the footage used was from our video, they said. We can't help people downloading our video and using it, something of that nature, they said. But they said there was no agreement, zilch, nada, with USI-TECH. There's nothing there. Again, under an NDA, you wouldn't say that. You would simply say, we can't discuss that matter. Yes, that's our facility. And yes, that guy standing next to some of our equipment. But as far as agreements and things, we can't discuss that matter, those matters. That's how it would be said. They flat out denied it. Lo and behold, this is the second time in a row. And they went from, we're going to invest in Forex to, we're going to do funny stuff investment with your crypto because we're experts. We had a track record. Show us the track record. What track record do you speak of? Well, we can't show it to you. But you can make the claim that you have a track record, yes. But you can't show it. We don't see any past thing of anything USI-TECH. Correct. Okay. And now they're switching gears to mining. We're going to mine. And 2 times in a row, this $70 million to $100 million contract has been exposed as a fraud, as a lie. And all I'm doing is coming out here telling you, hey guys, there's another lie. How many freaking lies does one place have to tell before everyone understands it's an effing Ponzi scheme, and the likes of James and these other Ponzi pumpers don't want you to know this because they got a downline. You're the downline. Look at this guy's channel. Click his name. Global Turbo Team presents your daily abundance. Anybody with a freaking name like that, stay far away from him, folks. Videos. USI-TECH. USI-TECH. BidConnect. USI-TECH. 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 Scroll down. He was in one called FutureNet. Way early. His first video. FutureNet. Let's go. Scroll down. I mean, that's all this guy does is pump Ponzi's. Multi-level marketing Ponzi's. 1 year ago. FutureNet presentation. You want to know something about FutureNet? It's in the process of imploding as I'm talking to you right now. More server problems and server updates. Everything on the blueprint I tell you about, they're going to have this problem and then payout problems, and then we had to get rid of one of our payment processors. There's a girl that's has a blog that has been exposed. Look who's out first out of the gate to promote social media for marketers, powerful insight, strategy, and compensation. Again, FutureNet, webinar, everything. Where is FutureNet? Where is it? What happened to it? How come nobody's talking about it anymore? Because it's an effing Ponzi that is currently imploding. It's actually been imploding for a while. But, you know, there's several stages till the party's finally over. And having said that, I want to share a little something from this person that is logging it, named Tara. Here we go. Just to show you, this is the kind of guy that's telling everybody, because he's pretty much saying in his video, don't listen to these FUD guys and these haters. He didn't mention me by name, but he mentioned me. Stay away from them. It's bad. Right. You better stay away from me. Because you're bound to learn the damn truth. And as Pastor Dow would say, get ready for the ministry of the painful truth. Because it is in session right now. And they've been following this. FutureNet, Future Ad Pro scam. This is what this guy, James, you just saw, has been promoting since day one. Amongst other scams. FutureNet is the latest in a long line of unique programs that's different from everybody else. Well, aren't they all? Right. We take your Bitcoin and we do this with it, right? But they start off with a building that's a house. They put these nice little flags up, yada, yada, yada. But here's the actual house. Okay? And they use Google Maps to take a look at a previous date. And there's a different Ponzi known as Green Line. One line online, Green Line was started in 2013. Now imploded. It's closed. It's gone. At the same house location, my friends. And guess who's running it? A gentleman called Stefan Morgenstern. So 2 Ponzi's have been run out of the same house. Don't you just love Google Street View? And I love their real staff photos and everything, right? They made it look real, like an office. Wait a minute, where have we seen that one? You know, make it look like a real office, stuff on the wall. Also currently imploding, Laser Online. Huh. Also a fake address, Laser Online. Remember, Delaware? The guy went over there. It's a boarded up building. It's boarded up with windows covered with wood boards. Funny enough, we've got a P.O. box, Marshall Islands, whatever. Anyways, I'll make this a little shorter. Scroll down to the latest updates. The latest updates. November the 6th, 2017. And so it begins. Tell me if you heard this one before on one of these Ponzi scheme sites. Technical issues with payment processors. Dear users, sound familiar? Due to technical issues by the end of the week, which we'll just call advanced cash, payment processor will be inactive. We suggest, again, listen to the broken English as usual. We suggest to use other available payment options on the platform. All transactions with advanced cash will be resumed in next week. Not by next week or next week. In next week. You know, basically yours truly, FutureNet team. Where have we seen that? Oh, best regards, the USI-TECH founders. Oh, similar, huh? So here it is, dear users. Oh, we've got problems. And we have a special offer, 3 years in the online market, 3 years with all of you, and we have had plans to be 3 times better, stronger, and bigger in 3 years from now. It's the scam equivalent of a BOGO F supermarket. They must be getting desperate for new money. November the 9th, 2017 update. This time is those dastardly servers that won't work. Have you tried WD-40, Stefan? But hold on. They upgraded the servers back in July. Let's see if I can find that post. Got their new office. I think it was July. I was looking at this a little earlier. They've sponsored some teams. That's October. July. FutureNet are now boasting they have 1.5 million members. Wow. But only 15,000 plus have given likes on Facebook. Maybe they could get their 1.5 million members to do a special useless task like the page. The reason for this update, apart from the ludicrous 1.5 million member claim, is to draw your attention to the server issues. What's the date, folks? July 17, 2017. This is standard Ponzi speak for slowing down. In the real world, changing servers is relatively easy and takes hours, not days, and certainly doesn't have to have any impact on the day-to-day running of a legit organization. What happened with BitLake when they went down? What happened with Gladiacoin? What happened with the recent one? BitPetite, server issues, database, upgrading our servers, Oh. Again, here we go. Dear future, we got this many people. So, once again, they've got server issues. So, they've got it fixed now. July, we're good. Upgrades are good. We're fine. Except, technical issues with the payment processor now in play. November 6th. November 9th, 3 days later. This time, those dastardly servers, that won't work. Dear members, we would like to inform you that there are temporary technical difficulties in the data center where our servers are located. Currently, engineers are about to determine the cause of this problem and will be working on a resolution. Please be patient until the issue is clarified. We hope it will happen as soon as possible. Once again, regards, FutureNet team. Who is FutureNet team? And look at this. And just when you open these classy offices in Tel Aviv, or did they just put a sign out front? Now, I want you to look at that sign. It's another pull-up. This one and this one is another pull-up, temporary, quick sign. Take a picture, put it back down, and run off. Did you know? Did you know? Hang on. That there's another place that has a, let me pause this real quick. It's got a similar sign. I'd like to share it with you. Stand by. Here we go. This is the USI-TECH video that they released. And I want you to see if you can find a little sign, temporary sign, that looks awfully familiar. And the one I just showed you is from a whole different scam, FutureNet. This is the Genesis mining video that I'm talking about. They claimed was USI-TECH servers and equipment. Get ready for my favorite. Oh, there it is. Whoa, what's that? What is that he's pointing to? Of course, he's pointing to the equipment, but what is that right on the side of him? Another temporary pull-up sign. Get it in, get it out, hide it. In and out. This is the video that Genesis Mining said that is our servers, or our data center, that is our facility. We don't know how that happened with the sign. We're going to look into this. Would you say that if you had an agreement with them, and even an NDA, would you say that? You wouldn't even entertain it. You would just say, yeah, that's our equipment room. What about it? And leave it alone. This is him trying to pretend that that's their equipment that the $70 million is going to. But It's funny that there's one of these signs here that's a temporary pull up and pull up, down site. And we've got the same kind of sign right here on another scam the same guy's involved in. This James guy. What are the chances? And look, make money online. There's some more. Do you know how easy it would be to walk into some facility where there's numerous office buildings, office space, pull up a quick sign, take a photo, put them down. You could do it in 10, 15 seconds. You could put those things up, take your picture, all right, take them down. No one's going to be able to come out and stop you. They wouldn't even know what you're doing anyways. November the 13th, FutureNet really are having problems. This was posted on the official Facebook page this morning. I made a Bitcoin payment of 50 ad packs. Packs? Where have we heard that term? USI-TECH, the packs. Reinvest your pack. Oh, what? No. I made a Bitcoin payment of 50 ad packs on Future Ad Pro, but I never received. This is $2,500. It took 2 weeks, and support email just tells me to wait. I don't even understand the reason why I just have to wait such a long time. It's my partner's money. Please send me back or give me ad packs. No, my friend. Don't send it back or get the ad packs. Yes, send your $2,500 back. Your Bitcoin, whatever. Like you said, I made a Bitcoin payment worth $2,500 worth of 50 ad packs. My partner made the first payment. She is starting to doubt and take actions on the issue. Please help. This is very serious. I'm losing trust and cannot continue business. More to follow. Watch the space. FutureNet scam shared FutureNet's post. Anyways, I don't need to get into that really. I've shared with you all you need to know. And this guy is upset that JSNP4 is raining on his fraudulent parade. These are Ponzi schemes. This is defrauding the people under you. All in hopes that they sign up under you. That's all he talks about on his channel. Go check him out. Look at all of his videos. He is a pumper's pumper. Like we have the Bank for International Settlements, or the IMF, the central bank. This guy is the pumper's pumper. He's going to pump you up. But JSNP4 hit a nerve and he had to do a video because everybody was, hey, what about what this guy JSNP said? And he's sitting in his little beautiful, scenery behind him. I don't entertain the FUD, but this guy did aggravate me and yada yada. Oh, you could bet I aggravated him. You'd be aggravated too if you had a Ponzi scheme that you were at the very, very top at. And he's way up there, by the way. I mean, way up. Old JSNP's done some research. He's way up on the Ponzi, the multi-level. And I'm hurting his business. Things are slowing down, which makes sense because I've gotten emails today. JSNP, we still can't log in, USI-TECH. JSNP, I'm still missing packages. JSNP, we're waiting. I've contacted, no answer. These are all emails coming to me, users. JSNP, we can't say this because if we put it on our YouTube channel, they'll ban our accounts. Well, I'm glad I get to speak for you because I'm not involved in any of these Ponzi's and they won't dare hold me ransom will threaten to ban your account if you say another word on YouTube. Oh, yeah? I just did. Oh, that's right. I don't have an account with you. So I can talk about any of these Ponzi's that I want to talk about. Again, Laser Online, it's already in the exit phase right now. They're going to ICO. And Future, I think they were trying to talk about the same damn thing. The Future coin. FutureNet, the Future coin's coming out. Again, at ending stage of a Ponzi, whatever. This guy is part of all of them. And he's here to tell you guys, calm down, everything's fine. Right? And he went to the Dubai office and there's nothing there but a registration company in a virtual office. There's nothing there. There's no name, there's no plaque, there's no number that says USI-TECH office. There's nothing there. And he's showing this as proof that there's something here. Take that, haters. Dude, you just proved our point. Multi-million-dollar company, no office space. So if the feds were to shut down, international feds even, whatever, shut down these Ponzi sites, who would be the one to complain and say, hey, I own the site, I registered the site, you've wrongfully taken my site down? Answer? Nobody. The site will go down and there'll be no one to say, that's my site, because then you now claim ownership of you're the guy behind this thing. And there ain't no one that wants to show their face because they know they're all Ponzi's and they don't want to go to jail. Having said that, I think I'm done. He should have never done the video referring to me. Because when cockroaches do that, cockroaches get stepped on. So I now had to come out with the second email proof. This isn't the first time that USI-TECH did a head fake. Oh, we're working with Bitfury. No, they're not. That's not us. That's incorrect. We've never had an agreement with them. It's not happening. Oh, we retract that. If you heard us say that before, we retracted it. This time around, they're not saying that they said Genesis Mining. They're not really claiming, well, we didn't say that. We don't know where that's coming from. Your people at the seminars are saying so. And the video I just showed you, Ralph himself running around. Wreck-It Ralph. Wreck-It Ralph running around. Wrecking lives is what he's going to do when this Ponzi ends and you don't get out. Said it before and I'll say it again. If you're in any of the multiple Ponzi's, and I'm hearing there's problems with Regal Coin, by the way. Haven't even discussed that. Regal Coin's having issues. Anyways, if you're in any of them, get your money, get your crypto out. Stop doing the reinvest and pull out every single day. And when these things implode, don't tell yourself, well, maybe I shouldn't have pulled out because I helped it implode. No, you got out. You got out something. And again, you taking out, it's part of you're allowed to do that. It's not against the terms and conditions. It says you can take it out. It doesn't recommend it. It wants you to reinvest and get new packages or whatever. But you can take it out. And if you take it out and the thing collapses, what does that tell you? What they told you they were doing with it didn't matter anyways. They weren't. Or else it would continue going. You taking your money out does not change their trading bot or their package or anything. It doesn't affect that. So if it collapses, it's not your fault. It was always their fault. I can only hope guys like me who are rare exposing these frauds continue, because there's not a lot of us. But I do say with 56,000 subscribers, I reach out apparently, or else this guy would not have done his video. He would not have been upset with JSNIP 4.